Welcome to My Wife Left Me podcast. On this week's episode, we have more Twitter nudes that were leaked. World War III is about to happen, and a Star Wars clip you do not want to miss. Trust me. I'm joined by Sean, of course.
Hello everyone.
How's it going?
It's going. How's life? How's the new year treating you?
So good. We're 3 days into the new year. It feels so different.
New year, new me, right?
Yeah.
Any New Year's resolution not coming anymore? Is that one for you?
Maybe two come. Maybe reverse that.
Reverse coming?
Yeah, so like all the cum I've spewed out, it just comes back to me.
Like a part of your soul that just comes back.
I just turn into Captain Boomerang from Suicide Squad, but instead of boomerangs, it's just my seed.
My favorite character from Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Next to Katana.
I don't know if I have any New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess stay consistent working out, but
that's a good one.
Other than that, I don't know about you.
Mine's just, as I've told you, I want to be more active on the Twitter and Instagram.
I know, the social bug
yes,
is
the
coming
social
out
bug.
of you.
Yes, I know.
Very intriguing. How was your holidays?
It was good. I went to my relatives in PA for Christmas. New Year's, I was with a gamer. You.
Indeed. I guess we can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I don't know what we can really say.
Yeah, I guess. I guess we kind of have to keep that. We could just say what we did and just kind of leave it at that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I had a dubious amount of shots.
Yeah.
I'm just the shot, like, whenever we're
the shot
at like
caller.
a party, I'm just like the shot man.
Yeah.
Just giving it out. Like,
you're always asking. You're always asking
yeah,
who wants to take
keeping
shots.
Keeping it going.
Yeah.
know?
No, I appreciate that.
You gotta keep it going.
You need someone like that, so that's important. Yes, I took my my girlfriend with us as well.
I was gonna say, you have a girlfriend, dumbass.
Yes. Shout out, Tamitha. Very epic.
That's all you got.
Epic step bro shot.
That's all you got.
No, I mean, what do you want me to say?
I don't know.
Do you want me to say more?
Figure more than a sentence. I mean, I don't fucking know.
Putting me on the fucking spot.
No.
I know she's watching it too.
I'm making him blush.
Yeah,
I'm making him
me blush.
He's getting nervous.
So nervous.
Nah, I mean,
What were your impressions?
oh, she was nice. Now you're putting me on the spot. Now I'm like, oh shit.
Like,
No,
what do
yeah,
say?
I thought you all were good together.
Thank you.
No, it
was terrible.
It was awful.
No, she's great though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you gonna blow a kiss at the camera?
No, blow a kiss at your cock, dumbass.
There was lesbian kissing at New Year's Eve.
Did you get a stiffy or?
No. No. Why? Why would I?
I love how you had to think about that.
Why would I?
It'd be so dumb.
What about you? Did you get a stiffy?
I didn't even realize that happened, to be honest with you.
I thought you were like right there.
Was I?
Yeah.
I don't remember. You like alcohol?
No.
No.
I just remember it being hot as fuck. I was just in a hoodie and a flannel. I couldn't sacrifice the fit though. I had to keep it on.
Yeah. I remember you expressing how hot it was.
No. And you fuckers locked me outside when it was freezing cold.
Yeah, well, you needed to cool off anyways, so it worked out.
You like getting blue balls?
I love blue balls. That's my favorite thing, actually.
Surprisingly, you've never had them, though.
I never said that I haven't had them. That's not fucking true.
Sean's the only guy in the world that's never had blue balls.
I'm like the ninth wonder of the world and just never had blue balls in my life.
He just always comes.
No.
Always dicks down. Yeah, what else? I mean, Christmas is cool.
Yeah, Christmas was good as always.
I hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year's.
Indeed. Got some clothes, some money, gift cards, stuff like that.
It's funny how clothes, like, as a kid, you're like, oh, fuck that. But now it's
Yeah.
like, oh, clothes are sick.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially, like, depending on what you get as well. It could always be good.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, you definitely value them way more when you get older, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of anything else noteworthy. I mean, a few of the relationships there were a little intriguing.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Not you, fucking dumbass.
No. I feel like you were just jumping from Christmas to New Year's, so I just wasn't sure where. Yeah.
No, you know who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Explain.
Well, this girl who's younger, 18, says...
No. It was just...
No? Won't do anything with this guy until they date. But he don't want to date her, so it's pretty much like they're just doing nothing. But they're still, like, continuing to hang out and just fucking torturing each other, just teasing the shit out of each other, but not doing anything. It sounds like living hell, honestly. Like, I'd rather get my fucking dick chopped off than to be in that scenario.
Nah, you like the bluest of balls. Like your balls being as blue as a
For
block of
over
lapis.
over 24 hours. Did I record? Okay, I did.
It wasn't recording any of that. Just like the other week when your fucking phone died.
No.
No, couldn't be.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else significant.
I guess we can talk about World War III.
Yeah.
So,
World War III.
We killed an Iranian terrorist who'd been plotting and had been involved with other plots before.
Yeah, I would say he's killed like hundreds of U.S. soldiers or U.S. citizens.
And then like Iran pretty much is striking back. And I've seen tweets on Twitter where it's like it's in Iranian, and you go and you just go Google Translate. And it's just like "Death to America." Like,
yeah,
we live to watch America burn. All this fucking smoke up your ass,
which is confusing because I'm pretty sure that same Iranian leader was like a piece of shit to his own people. So it's like it's confusing that they're
go
like
fucking figure that.
Yeah, but they're just like, oh, let's make it seem like we're all about him when, like, in actuality, he was a piece of shit anyways.
It's always when somebody dies, it's like everybody forgives.
Oh yeah,
all the wrongs they've done, and
yeah, because I saw like some of the stuff you were just talking about, and I saw like, what was it? It was like one of the like higher ups in like Iran was like, oh yeah, like we're gonna get like revenge on him at like U.S. or America or whatever.
So there's a ton of memes about like. Just fucking
really non-fucking stop
about like, there being a draft for World War III.
The only funny thing that I've seen about that so far was your TikTok, honestly, because everything else was just like you're just scrolling down your Instagram or Twitter feed, and it's just fucking filled to the brim with these fucking memes, and they're just so like generic.
I mean, I've seen some where it's like, at least on Raven's Twitter, where it's like a bunch of military men, and this guy was like, us watching Lamar hoist the Lombardi in February, and it's just everybody just in a military base. And there's another one which was pretty funny, and it was Trump walking up to a podium, and it played like the draft sound. I don't know if you've ever watched the draft. Have you?
I probably like once or twice, but I'm not like super like into it, so I don't really remember.
Well, like the draft noise played like as he was going up to the podium.
Jesus.
Hold on. That. Just while he was going up to the podium like he was about to make the first selection.
Jesus,
draft.
Dude. Yeah, I mean that's different. Like all I was seeing was like, oh, they're looking at the COD stats to see who to fucking recruit, and it's like,
that's dumb.
Shut the fuck up. Like, Jesus Christ.
I did see another good one. It was with the scar from Modern Warfare 2 with the heartbeat sensor out. And they photoshopped like the Twitter on the heartbeat center. and they were like, me and Iran, but I know Twitter's popping off at the same time.
I saw one like that as well, where instead of like that. It was a picture of Belle Delphine. It's like, just so you know what we're fighting for.
Jesus Christ.
Just like those old fucking pictures that war people used to have on like their pistols and shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Like a pinup girl. It's just Belle Delphine. I just tweeted this on the Twitter account. It was, there's this TikTok song where it's like, it's Payphone by Maroon 5. It's like, if happy ever been like this. And then they like low pass it. So it's like, I would still be holding you.
Yeah.
And it was like, so the first half when it wasn't low passed, it was this guy and it was like kids in 2077 buying Modern Warfare World War III or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when it went low pass, it was just him laying on the ground. It was like my body under the Iranian like grounds.
Jesus. That's so fucked. Yeah, I mean, kind of like what we were talking about earlier. I mean, I highly, highly doubt a genuine world war is going to fucking break out because of this bullshit.
I mean, in reality, which, I mean, I said to you all today, which it's like the days of like pure combat wars are behind us.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
It's more information based. I mean, because think about it, just killing them, I mean, yeah, that's good. But the main goal is you want their information. You want to know everything about them and know what they're doing, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
it's just going
to some extent, there's always going to be some ground warfare. So
Right, exactly. And the other thing is, I mean, yeah, it's going to create conflicts with Iran, obviously. Not like things have ever really been that great.
Yeah, I was going to say, Iran is...
That's what I'm saying. The other thing is, like, think about what we have versus, like, the fucking shit they have. Like, we have a lot more firepower to work with, to where it's like,
we have
would
a
they actually
fucking
do
nuke.
anything? Yeah, exactly.
We've got nukes,
Yeah.
so I don't... I mean, we've already ended one world war with a nuke, so
We'll
don't fucking
we'll definitely
try
do it again.
Yeah. Promise you we'll do it again.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the whole point of fucking Hiroshima and Nagasaki, is like, prove a fucking point. Like, do not fuck with us. Like,
meanwhile, some of those people are just suffering now from like the fucking cancer they got.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
It's whatever.
America's great. USA.
I've been watching a bunch of TV and movies. I don't know about you recently.
No, I really actually haven't been watching too much. A lot of YouTube.
Interesting. You season 2. I know you haven't even seen season 1.
Yeah, I'll have to.
That's a great show.
Yeah.
It's just follows like this sociopath guy who gets like obsessions with girls, and it's really, really good. And he like does like anything for them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, I've heard it is really good. It's not that I don't. I mean, watch it.
It's popping off. Like, I don't remember seeing people this hyped when the first season came out, but
yeah, I don't.
For the second one, it's like it's for sure a big thing.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
I saw Uncut Gems yesterday.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
That was very, very good.
Yeah, I wanted that did look interesting.
It's just pure anxiety like the entire time.
Really?
Like, it makes you feel like you're having a fucking panic attack, honestly.
That's wild.
But it's pretty much like this guy who he's like a bad gambler, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he owns like this jewelry store, and he gets this rock from like, I think it was somewhere in Africa, and it's
like Sierra Leone or somewhere like.
Yeah, and it's like really valuable, like $1 million valuable.
Right.
And so he gets mixed up with Kevin Garnett, who is a basketball player.
Yeah, yeah.
It takes place in 2012.
Oh, okay.
And The Weeknd's in it too. Which was like him playing himself, which was fucking shocking.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, it goes through pretty much the plot comes from like Kevin Garnett gets the rock.
Right.
But like Adam Sandler's like in debt to people, and like
so he meets the rock.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's just pure fucking madness.
That's kind of like I mean, obviously it's different, but like Blood Diamond, where it's like the whole thing's like over a conflict over this giant diamond that like there is worth millions, kind of like what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I like I said, because all I've seen is like they have like nonstop like internet advertising for that movie.
Yeah,
because I see it everywhere where it's like, oh yeah, Blood or Uncut Gems is like one of the best movies, like such and such, and
yeah, I have it at 4. It was hard to put it over Dr. Sleep, but I mean, it was it was very, very good.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is the Rock is kind of supernatural. Like when Kevin Garnett has it, like he pops the fuck off.
Really. So it's like almost like a good luck charm.
Yeah, and that's why he wants it.
Yeah, I mean the other thing too is like it'll be good to. I feel like it'd be good to see Adam Sandler.
Oh
like
yeah,
you know,
it was definitely refreshing. I mean, he's playing a Jew.
Really.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
funny.
he is Jewish in real life.
Yeah, I say. I mean,
so,
I was about to say.
But yeah, I mean, he did great. He definitely got snubbed. He didn't even get like nominated for like
any
the
kind of
Golden Globes.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out.
Did see Star Wars.
Yes, you liked it.
It was very intriguing. I liked it more than I thought. I think I went easy on it. I mean, it was
better than Last Jedi.
Yeah, I mean, it flows better than The Last Jedi. It's not the highs of Last Jedi. You don't get there. There's nothing like the Rey Kylo fight.
That's
or
surprising.
the ship going through the other ship at hyperspace.
Right.
There's no moments like that.
That's especially with it being the last movie. That's surprising.
I mean, there are cool moments, but nothing that reaches that. C-3PO is great in the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
it's probably his best. Honestly, his best movie. I think C-3PO. Like he was fucking great in it.
I mean, of course, I've seen the scene from the trailer when he like gets lit up and he's like being lit up for the last time or whatever. He's like, I want to see all my friends.
Yeah,
like
when he's high as fuck with his red eyes.
So high.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's probably what you expect from it is probably exactly what happens.
Right.
It's Return of the Jedi.
But no.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much Return of the Jedi.
So would you say in that regards, with that in mind, would you say it's better or worse than not what am I thinking of? The not Last Jedi, the one before Last Jedi.
Force Awakens?
Yeah.
I don't know, because Force Awakens is definitely fucking like from our rankings, I've dropped Force Awakens.
Really?
For sure. Like Revenge of the Sith is above it now easily.
Okay.
For me.
I still have yet to go back to watch like any of those, so I'll definitely have to still do that.
I think it is better than Force Awakens only because it is a little different.
Right.
Then
it's not
Force
as formulaic.
Awakens was. Yeah, I mean, it's still. I mean, it follows the Return of the Jedi. You know.
Right. I feel like what you're trying to say is it is formulaic, but it's not
it's
as
safe. They play it safe.
But it's not as formulaic as Force Awakens was.
Yeah, I mean, there's some. I mean, there is a cool surprise in it.
Right.
But I mean, the movie's on its back foot, playing Last Jedi damage control all the time.
How was that great scene that we watched the trailer for?
It wasn't as bad with the movie.
That was in like the first because what I have heard, it's very little, but I know in the very beginning they jump around to like 5 different planets within like 20 minutes.
They do this new thing called like hyperspace jumping or something, which they like go into one dimension and they like go into another really quick. I mean that was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed that, but I mean it wasn't bad. I don't want to say it's bad, but
from what it sounds like it was mediocre. Like it wasn't great, it wasn't shitty.
For me, it's in the lower half of the movies, and I think the prequel trilogy is a better trilogy, honestly, than the sequel trilogy. Now that I've seen it all, it's like.
I mean, I feel like the other thing with the prequels is that they just have so much value. Whether or not they're good or not is one thing, but also at the same time, it's still good to watch them just for like some of the bad stuff that happens. Like it's almost like it's just so good, so bad it's good.
Yeah, exactly. And there is good stuff in the prequels.
Yeah, no, obviously they're not like all terrible. It's just like there is a lot more negative than positive when it comes to my personal opinion on them. Plus, like when you compare them to the original, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to look at the prequels from a fun perspective. Which I mean, I guess you can do that too with the sequel trilogy, and you may like them more. But yeah. Anyways, we've talked ad nauseum about Star Wars.
No, absolutely not.
I watched 2 movies on Shudder, which horror movies.
I saw the one that you posted on your story, but
yeah, House of the Devil. That was fucking dank.
Really?
Yeah, so it's pretty much. It was made in 2009, or it came out, but it's in like the 80s period, and this babysitter like goes out to this house like in the middle of nowhere and like watches the house, and there's like a woman in the house, and the sound design is like really good. Like when she's just walking around the house, like doing stuff, like you just hear like a creak. And
yeah, just like
very
sounds everywhere.
creepy. Yeah. Yeah, there are some good, shocking surprises in it.
Really?
And yeah, it kind of reminded me of like Rosemary's Baby, if you can only imagine with that. But
yeah,
it was short. I mean, it's only an hour and 30 minutes. That was my only thing. It was like the ending did feel abrupt, but it was still really, really good.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
So definitely check that out.
Indeed.
Haunt. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah,
of
I think
that.
Haunt was the one you said because that was the one with the masks, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
tweeted about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is a pretty standard. Like, group of college kids go to a haunted house, and it turns out they're really like being attacked, right?
Right.
So it's pretty standard there. I mean, that's been done before, but
yeah.
I mean, the sets were super cool. Like once they went in the haunted house, like everything was very like unique and well done.
That's cool.
There's definitely some like tense moments in that, and I was thinking like, oh, when they take their masks off, like it's just gonna be people. But surprisingly, it is like scary when they do take their mask off. So I would definitely check that one out.
Recommend.
As well. Epic recommendation.
Could be.
But yeah, we're gonna do. We didn't even talk about the Twitter nudes, did we?
No. Yeah, I was wondering what that.
Oh, I guess I skipped that. DaBaby has a big cock.
yeah. All right, that one. Yeah, I forgot that was.
I mean, we went from ASAP.
Fucking.
Yeah, a plastic white girl ass. To DaBaby just showing off his dick.
And rapping.
Was he rapping?
In the video, yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even listen to the sound. Fucking Christ.
Or it was his music playing or something.
He's got a mega mushroom top.
He's like that dude said with ASAP, the baby's got a cock on him.
I mean, if that dude thought ASAP had a cock on him, I mean, Jesus, he's got a horse cock on him. I mean,
you're like horse cock.
To be fair, we never saw ASAP out of a pussy.
He just always stays in it. That's the trick, you know. He's always fucking.
And then there was a Logan Paul video, which at first everybody thought it was him.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
It did look. I mean, I only saw the thumbnail because I did not want to watch.
You didn't watch
that.
it?
Did you watch it?
Yeah, at work because I was
God.
I was surrounded by a fucking group of people, and we're like, yeah, just see this, and it's just this man just
Describe
getting absolutely.
it. Was it? Did you think it was him?
I mean, kind of. If it was, it would have been like a super old video, but. Yeah, I mean, this man's just getting absolutely like throated in the fucking video.
Well, yeah, it's taken from. I mean, the guy's like this, right?
And it's just like him, and then like the dude's hanging off the bed with his like head backwards, and he's just getting fucking like absolutely like
the dude meaning Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul is just getting absolutely like throated, like throat fucked by this man.
I mean, I don't think I kept seeing it wasn't him, and Logan Paul kept making jokes about it, like. Oh, if I get so many likes, like I'll release the full video and like, shit like that.
I mean, he's just trying to fucking. It's just Logan Paul being Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Is that a Carhartt beanie?
It is.
Can I feel that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. These are like so popular now.
Yeah, I've had that one for a little bit.
Are they? I don't like beanies that are too tight. You know.
No, this one's.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Oh
no! I'll be back to the cocks.
Back to sucking cock.
Yeah, I mean, I never watch it. I mean, if you pull it up now, I'll watch it. But
I'm not gonna pull it up right now.
All right,
I could show you fucking another time, or I'll just send it to you.
Nah, pull it up now.
Dumbass.
You don't want my reaction on the pod?
No.
This was a funny fucking tweet. So girls got to see ASAP, Steph Curry. Yeah, Steph Curry's dick. Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we? I think we did.
Yeah, I think
Steph Curry's dick leaked. So girls got to see ASAP Rocky, Steph Curry, and DaBaby's dick, and us guys got to see Lizzo's ass cheeks at the Lakers game. It's just this guy crying. Like, honestly, it was so weird because all that happened within like the span of.
See, but we had the fappening, so I guess that's like equaling it out.
That's true.
You know?
There was no dudes in the fappening.
Right. It was all chicks. So It's the universe's way
Who
of
was
balancing
the-
itself out.
What was it? It was J-Law. That was the big
Yeah,
one.
that was the big one from it. I'm trying to
Kate
think-
Upton. wasn't
Yeah,
she part
Kate
of it?
Upton was a
Yeah.
big one. Yeah.
Where we all got to see Justin Verlander's massive fucking load.
So fun.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
Speaking of fappening, this is a new segment potentially where we go through the depths of Urban Dictionary
Oh yes.
and to keep up with the youngins and
The
the
terminology.
new slang and terms. So this is called New Year's Fap.
Oh no.
The act of masturbating seconds before the new year and ejaculating right as the clock strikes 12, starting the new year off perfectly. Bob, dude, the new year's in 5 minutes. Joe, get the tissues. It's time for the New Year's fap.
Just a classic fap with the boys at fucking midnight.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of weird that the example was together, but
Just doing it with your boys.
but then you have post-nut clarity
Right.
at start of the new year.
You start off on a clean slate.
Yeah.
Smart.
Do you know what a Dutch windmill is?
Sounds familiar. I'm gonna be honest with you. What is it?
When a man jerks off another man using the second man's own arm instead of his own. Wait, what? When a man jerks off another man. Oh, okay. So if I were to jerk you off, I would just move your arm back and forth. What would be the point of that ever?
You like windmills. Yeah, that just seems like
I guess it's a way to be gay without being gay. I mean, that's what it says.
as long as you say no homo while you're jerking the other
I mean, you're
dude's
just
hand off.
you're just moving their arm. You know?
Right, but I mean,
Well, yeah, it's
wrapped
definitely
around their fucking dick. I mean, nothing's gay about that.
It's
Nothing's
not gay if you just use my arm to give me a Dutch windmill. That's what you know who should say to that girl.
Oh my god.
They should just do a Dutch windmill since they can't do anything until they date.
True.
Honestly,
Could be a loophole.
you should text them that right now.
No.
What is a White Girl Wednesday? Weekly holidays celebrate white girls, especially white thick hoes. Very cool.
Interesting. When you said White Girl Wednesday, for some reason I was thinking of like, what is that? Women Crush Wednesday? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
That's what I don't know why.
I love how ROTC is trending on Urban Dictionary.
You like being an ROTC
and,
kid.
and draft it is.
Being a JROTC.
Bread tube. What is this? Oh, that's community of left-wing YouTubers. Epic.
Very epic.
Pancake titties.
You like titties that are shaped like pancakes.
Her tits look like two flaps of skin. Ugh.
You like flapjacks.
calling tits flaps of skin is just.
Yeah, that just flop around fucking.
I just think of an old woman.
Yeah, just
her tits,
saggy.
Her tits look like two flaps of skin hanging off the body with no density. When she bends over, they look flat, like a pancake. So it's like they're big, but like there's nothing in them. You know?
Yeah.
When seen from the side. That stripper bent over to pick up the dollars. She had the nastiest pancake titties I'd ever seen.
Just the classic example.
Epic stripper?
Like strippers
No.
and hoes.
My favorite thing about Urban Dictionary, I don't know if you did this as a kid, where you'd go on and look up your name.
Yeah.
And like everybody would be like, oh, look up your name. It's like obviously people with the name whatever you have are going to change the fucking...
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
All right, so let me read mine. Kevin. Kevin is basically the best boyfriend ever. He's understanding, caring, and a great listener. You can act like a 5-year-old with him, but also have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly...
That doesn't sound like you at all.
Yeah.
You're a total piece of shit.
The 5-year-old talk. Do 5-year-olds say, like, cum and shit every 5 seconds?
Daddy.
Jesus. The names on Urban Dictionary are, like, the least vulgar things, honestly.
Yeah. No,
Seems like.
I would say.
I mean, especially, but they end with, like, they have a big cock. Like, they always end with that.
Yeah.
Kevin has his struggles, but always puts other people first. He acts strong, but has a tendency to break down and not ask for help. He has the best eyes and personality. He can always manage to make you smile. This is like sappy and dumb, honestly. Kevin is the sweetest and funniest, most amazing guy you'll ever meet. It is extraordinarily easy to fall in love with this cute, sweet, and incredible self. That's dumb.
That is a chick that fell in love. The love of her life was named fucking Kevin. That is what that...
You think a chick would write that for a guy? Or is that if that's a guy writing that, like, Jesus
That's even
Christ.
more sad and depressing.
All right, let's see. I'll read yours.
Oh, yeah, I'm scared.
Sean is a person who will never fail to make you laugh. Yeah, that's false from the rip.
Yeah, I'm not funny at all, so that definitely is not true.
He is caring and is always willing to help others. If you have an issue, he will listen to you, and he will always be there to support you. He's very connected with his own spirituality.
I'm all about spirituality. Hell yeah. Let's go.
You're like one of the guys on like the That's Cringe, where it's like, we just went
spiritual.
Yeah. I just went to the lake and fucked all these women, these naked women that were in there.
Couldn't be.
And no one will ever love you and appreciate you like Sean does. I love how I started reading that. And no one will ever love you.
Yeah, no one ever does love me.
That's why he despises it when people break his trust. You despise it.
Despise.
Sean is great company, and you could never get bored around him. He is gorgeous and has beautiful eyes. Does everyone just have beautiful eyes, I guess?
Everyone has beautiful eyes and a big cock.
He's absolutely nuts in bed, and he has the biggest cock, and he can come the farthest. And I ad-libbed that.
No, it definitely sounds like everything that describes me.
He's absolutely nuts, but in the best way possible. And he was born to be a star. Maybe you'll just be famous for a living.
Hopefully. That way I won't have to do anything. Ideal.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
You like realigning dick?
Realigning dick?
Yeah.
No. I don't know what that is.
This is a story. Some fuck-up stories.
You like fuck-ups?
My wife, like many women, is very fond of long nails, and so never cuts or files them down.
I don't like this already.
This has led to oh so many instances of her stabbing, scratching, or nicking me on my hands, arms, legs, most recently my ankle until now. I haven't read this, but if this man is getting a hand job in 2019, like...
I already don't like where this is going.
But like hand jobs are a thing of the past. Except for
2020,
me.
we're not
Except
doing...
for me, apparently.
That's all you'll ever get is hand jobs. In 2020, we're not doing hand jobs anymore.
Yeah, like guys on other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all just sucking dick.
We are a few days away from our 5-year anniversary, and we've got a holiday planned for a few days. She was concerned that she might get her period while we were away. We hadn't had sex for a week, so she decides that while the kids are busy, we should get busy too. I insisted that we wait, so it will be better once we are away, but she starts getting frisky anyways. We're kissing a bit, getting very heated, but my silly Willie is left inclined bastard. So I asked her to reach down and recenter. Okay, so his cock is leaning to the left. Are his pants off? I'm confused.
Why does it matter? What is fucking...
I mean, your dick's going to be leaning one way or the
exactly.
other if you're hard in your pants.
Right, so who fucking cares?
And the least comfortable spot is centering it straight in the middle.
Yeah.
While we were having some over-the-clothes action, she agrees, and what starts out as very pleasurable skin-to-skin touching suddenly turns into sharp agony. I let out a pained ow with my mouth frozen wide. She has a look of horror upon her face as she starts apologizing profusely. I ask that she remove her hand immediately, and she does, trying to reassure me that it's fine. I disagree, and I quickly go to assess the damage. I see blood, and that's never what you want to see down there if you're a bloke. Turns out she managed quite the stabby stabs, and I take my leave for a moment, laying down to try and relax. Luckily, the damage wasn't as bad as it felt, but I definitely will be doing my own tucking from now on. I mean, partially... it's their own fucking fault for doing over the clothes hand job.
Well, also like trim your fucking nails.
Yeah. No, I hate when girls have like long nails.
Well, it's
like
also
that.
like if you're gonna fucking like if your nails are literally like serrated knives, like why would you keep them that long?
Coke nails.
Yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean,
Have you ever zipped up on your dick?
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like every guy has.
Yeah, I did. I mean, to the point where you're bleeding.
No.
Oh my god.
Have you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
When I was a
no.
kid, yeah.
I've like nicked it like once or twice, but I've never like
On the tip or just like on the shaft?
I've gotten it on my fucking nuts before. I've gotten it on.
Your nuts.
Yeah.
Were your nuts like coming out of the fucking zipper?
Well, just sometimes like they're just
You just rip.
Yeah, I mean they're just out, and you're like, all right, well let me fucking zip it up.
When I think it was around middle school. Like I just fucking I zipped up on the zipper. I guess my dick was so small that the very tip of it got stuck in the zipper. And it hurts so fucking bad. I'm glad you're getting fucking enjoyment out of it. I'm glad I can come to this day. Maybe I just
that
can't.
incident just made you not able to come anymore.
Yeah. Fucking ends my shit.
No, if I started
but
bleeding,
that was
I'd probably
funny.
like faint.
Yeah, no, I was bleeding out of the tip. But Jesus Christ.
That would be Jesus, yeah.
No, it was very, very painful.
Well, yeah, I would totally fucking imagine.
And it was like, even like now, like it's still like a little like puffy
Really?
at like the top. Not like that much, but like it's I mean, there's some damage.
Like damage to your cock now.
Nah. It probably made me longer though, because if it's puffy, then I've got a bigger, longer cock now. So honestly, it worked out, but
It was like the spider from Spider-Man. You just got fucking hit, and then now your dick's bigger. Wow, this dick in zipper really made my fucking cock bigger.
Yeah, my dick's so much bigger than A$AP Rocky. Like it's crazy.
I'm basically the baby size.
Yeah. I wouldn't want the baby's
Yeah,
mushroom
no.
tip. I'll take his length. I don't want his fucking mushroom. Like my guy's
like mushroom tip.
my guy's like 1 inch over the fucking like the roof of his shaft. He's just coming out.
Oh, fuck, dude.
You like waves?
No.
I think waves are cool.
I think, yeah, I agree. Especially when you're not
This
in
is
the water.
This is a popular video, I think. But look at this fucking wave, and that's someone surfing it.
Yeah, it's a surf competition or something like
Yeah.
that.
Apparently, this is like a beach of like the craziest fucking waves.
Yeah, I think there's some, I guess, in like Hawaii and stuff like that, where they're like, the waves are just fucking...
It's not even Hawaii. I mean, if you get hit by that, you're fucking done.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're going to get thrown to the fucking ground.
I mean, like, just like that, the start of it, I feel like is the worst part. Because you're just like halfway down this fucking giant, massive wave. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be
like,
that...
It's like 90 feet.
I guess if you're
at
not
least.
thinking about it, like behind you, it might not be too bad if you're just like focusing on what's in front of you. But
The other crazy thing is, like, these guys have to wipe out. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
and apparently, I was reading like the comment section of this. Like, once you're under, you like can't get up through the crash.
Really?
So like, if you wipe out, like, they have like special suits where like they pull a button and they like are able to go through it.
Oh, it's like a life preserver or something
Yeah,
like that.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But like that's fucking terrifying. That
Yeah.
like once you're under, like you just can't get out of like the white.
Yeah, that is fucking terrifying.
But yeah, I mean there was so pretty much why that specific place is so big is because there's like a cave. There's like a deep cave like near the shore.
Oh, really?
Apparently that like just fucking bumps the waves up.
Oh, damn. It's interesting that that's what like makes them so big.
Yeah. But yeah, I went down a rabbit hole.
Oh, really?
So in 1958 at Lydia Bay, Alaska, there's an earthquake and Megatsunami.
Really? This is your rabbit hole of
Yeah.
wave information.
I mean, it's crazy to think that this like actually happened. So there was a 7.8 earthquake, and let's see, where was it? Well, Alaska. The Fairweather Fault triggered a rock slide of 40 million cubic yards into the narrow inlet of Lydia Bay, so it was very narrow. The impact was heard 50 miles away, and the sudden displacement of water resulted in a megatsunami that washed out trees to a maximum elevation of 1,720 feet.
What's the... I'm trying to think what Canada's normal elevation is. Or Alaska, not Canada. Yeah, 7... I mean, that sounds pretty...
I mean, yeah, so I guess the tsunami, I mean, it says right here, tsunami is 1,720 feet. I don't know if that means it was that high.
Or
I mean, Jesus
yeah, I mean, that would be...
Christ.
Yeah, I mean,
the stories of this, like, there's like a eyewitness account.
right.
But at the entrance of, so it wiped out trees. This is the largest, most significant megatsunami in modern times. It forced a reevaluation of large wave events and the recognition of impact events, rockfalls, landslides. A 2010 model examined the amount of infill on the floor of the bay, which was many times larger than that of the rockfall alone.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds... I mean, tsunamis in general are fucking terrifying. Like, the idea
They're
of...
terrifying if you're there, but I've always thought, like, tsunamis are fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not being in the situation.
Yeah. Here we go. 2 people from a fishing boat died as a result of having been caught in the wave in the bay. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
In Yakutat, the only permanent outpost close to the epicenter at the time, infrastructure such as bridges, docks, oil lines all sustained damage. Water tower collapsed. Cabin was damaged beyond repair. I took a geology class, and we, like, talked about this, whereas, like, if there's water, like, in a narrow spot,
Mm-hmm.
and there's, like, a high mountain next to it, and, like, there's a rock slide, like, that's what causes it, which is what happened here.
Oh.
But where's the... eyewitness account. Here we go. This guy was anchored in a cove near the west side of the entrance of the bay. Bill and Vivian Swanson were on their boat fishing when the earthquake hit. With the first jolt, I tumbled out of the bunk where he fucking comes,
Cum bunk.
and looked toward the head of the bay where all the noise was coming from. The mountains were shaking something awful with slide of rock and snow. But what I noticed mostly was the glacier, the North Glacier, the one they called Lydia Glacier. I know you can't ordinarily see the glacier from where I was anchored. People shake their heads when I tell them I saw it that night. I can't help it if they don't believe me. I know the glacier is hidden by the point when you're in Anchorage Cove, but I know what I saw that night too. The glacier had risen in the air and moved forward, so it was in sight. It must have risen several hundred feet. I don't mean it was hanging in the air. It seems to be solid, but it was jumping and shaking like crazy. Big chunks of ice were falling off the face of it and down to the water that was 6 miles away, and they still looked like big chunks. They came off the glacier like a big load of rocks spilling off
Big
out
load.
of it. Like a big load. Like Justin Verlander's load on Kate Upton's back.
My favorite kind of load.
Spilling out like a dump truck. That went on for a little while. It's hard to tell just how long. And then suddenly the glacier dropped back out of sight, and there was a big wall of water going over the point. The wave started for us right after that, and I was too busy to tell what else was happening up there. The wave caused damage to vegetation up to headlands around the area where the rockfall occurred, up to a height of 520 meters, 1,710 feet. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty wild that, like, the glacier, like, seemingly just, like, moved and fucking...
Yeah, I mean, just hearing that is just, like, reminiscent of, like, anything you see in a supernatural movie. It's like the one skeptic sees, like, something, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, no, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Can
Can you imagine just seeing that, and then all of a sudden you just see a ginormous wave coming?
Just coming at you, and you're like, yeah, I'm dead.
I mean, apparently he didn't die. I don't know how he was 6 miles away, it seemed. It doesn't seem far enough.
I was about to say, that doesn't seem that far.
I hate deep water. Do you like deep water?
No.
Deep water fucking scares me.
Yeah, I agree.
But, anyways.
Very spooky.
You like jiggle fuck?
What? Jiggle fuck?
Yeah.
What is that?
The subreddit for when you're fucking a chick with big tits and they jiggle. So you might be wondering why I'm bringing that up.
I do wonder.
Another fuck up story.
Oh, no.
Yep, I was hoping I'd never have material good enough to post on this sub, yet here I am. Basically, it all started out from my horny man brain induced curiosity. We've all been there. You like horny man brain?
No.
It's the worst.
It's so bad.
As I've never really delved into the not safe for work Reddits, subreddits, I decided to do some research and eventually ended up on a sub called Jiggle Fuck, as I am a connoisseur of bouncing titties.
Oh, interesting.
I had my wank, then went about my business. About an hour later, put my phone in my pocket without turning it off. So he's beyond post-nut clarity now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's back to normal.
He's a human being.
Let it be noted that Reddit was not still open on my phone. All of a sudden, I hear an audible gasp from my significant other. Babe, what did you just send to my family? I saw the look in her eyes, immediately knew what had happened. I opened my phone, and sure enough, my leg decided it would be okay to open Reddit, press the share button, and send a link to Jigglefuck to my girlfriend's family group chat. I mean, that is a lot for your fucking leg to do.
Yeah. How far did he walk from the fucking wank to his girlfriend? That's
It
why
must
I'd
have been
also like to
moving
know.
quite a bit if his leg opened up the app, that specific app.
I mean, the other thing is it's Reddit. So it could
You
just
never
be
know.
fabricated.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah, exactly. There's always that element.
That's
but
the fun of it.
that seems very, like you said, convenient
That's
for
a
all of
lot
that to
to
happen
do,
in your
yeah.
fucking... Because I get, like you know, like butt dialing someone or, like, whatever, but...
Well, I guess a butt dial is similar because you got to go to the phone, you got to go do a contact, you got to hit call, right?
I guess, but that also does it off of like your most popular, like because most of the time the people that you butt dial are like people you talk to frequently.
But you still got to go to the app, click it, and press call.
I mean, you could also do it in like a text as well with like the audio and the.
Hmm.
But I get what you're saying. It is the same like unpredictable thing. So I mean, that's fair. That's a good point.
I should mention, let's see if he changes your mind with more detail. I should mention that this isn't just any family. This is a huge Italian family with multiple branches, and they were all in this chat. A solid 50-plus people, half of them boomers. I panicked, threw my phone, realized that wasn't going to do anything, grabbed it, and left the group chat in a panic. Then I realized that looked even worse. I grabbed my girlfriend's phone and sent a message along the lines of, "Don't open that link. I got hacked." Dead silence. That's the worst.
Yeah.
If you were in that scenario, just some response of someone saying like, "Oh, no worries."
Yeah.
If you just get nothing, like you know they're looking at it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nobody said anything. As far as I know, the link to jingle all the way fuck. Jiggle fuck, and my half-ass attempt at covering it up is the last message that was sent in the chat. I have to stare these people in the eyes. My girlfriend thinks I have a porn addiction. I fucked up. That's kind of fucked up with a girlfriend. Just because you jack off doesn't mean you have a porn addiction.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
This is likely my last post, as I'll either be laying in a grave I dug myself or somehow in the mountains of Switzerland. Fuck. Yeah.
Like jiggle fuck.
Someone goes, "This is just an ad for Jiggle Fuck." Should we open gifts?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, gifts.
You want to open yours first because it's more lackluster than yours.
Well, that's really making me want to open it.
It's still good. I mean, you'll still use it.
Nah.
Dumbass.
I mean, I can open first.
Ta-da.
The $25 Xbox gift card.
Yes,
Thank you,
you
gamer.
should get some Smite.
We should get Yeah, I also got one as well, and I was thinking we should get like Gang Beasts.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've heard that is pretty
Gang
good.
Beasts is like if like me, you, Em, and Pat got that, like that could
True.
be pretty fun to play.
But yeah,
Thank you, gamer.
You're welcome. I was gonna get you that whatever if the Lamar thing comes in stock or something else you think of. I was gonna do that
I'll
plus the Rocket League thing.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there are now that Christmas is done. There were some things on my list that I didn't get, so I can potentially
let a gamer know.
Your way.
Something we were also gonna do, which is not obviously in person, but was a Rocket League exchange where we exchange items through Rocket League. That wouldn't be for the viewers, but
we're gonna OBS.
Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna stream it.
Yeah.
But yes, you're welcome. No problem.
There's a wrapped gift.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Show the camera.
Wrapped gifts. Very, very nice.
Epic wrapping.
Epic wrap job.
Can I wrap my cock around you?
Wrap your cock around my present. Scared.
Oh no. What could it be?
Oh no, I'm scared.
Don't look at it. Don't. Oh, I covered it up.
You scratched it out.
Like my scratch.
Like when you scratch your cock. Put that there for now.
Epic tape job. You have to rip.
Rip it out.
Oh no.
You know what's funny is I thought that's what it was gonna be. That is
Did you really?
Funny. Yeah. Because just of how much we were like talking about it.
I wanted to get you something that would be useful.
You like scaping your balls, everyone.
Yes, I got him a Manscaped.
Yes, thank you.
So this is they give you these newspapers where if you're not going to take a shower and do it, you put a newspaper underneath you and shave your shit.
Oh my god.
And then you just like wrap it up.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's trimmers and the
out in here.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's a nice little fucking
press that. I mean, you can No. Yeah, so it's completely skin safe.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
If you touch that.
Yeah, no, that's neat.
Yeah, so pretty much, I mean, you can just fucking.
So you want me to shave them now?
Yeah,
on the podcast?
yeah, shave them now. But no, bro, like once you get a good if your balls are fucking like completely shaved, like I swear to God, you've like never felt so bad. Like you feel like fucking Johnny Sins, honestly. I'm not even.
You feel like Johnny Sins, but on your cock instead of your head.
And that is ball deodorant.
I see. With active pH control, anti-chafing. Very epic.
Epic balls. I've used it once, and I mean, it smells pretty good. But I wanted to get you something that you would use now that you have a girlfriend.
No, it couldn't be.
You look presentable. You're welcome, Tamitha.
For shaving my balls.
Yeah. So if you notice, Mr. Dentist is clean shaven like Johnny Sins.
Like a newborn child.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, gamer. That is very epic. I will definitely be using that for my balls.
No, but it's fucking great. Like it's silent, and I mean, you just fucking go against the hair, and it fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I remember
gone.
you recommending it to Mr. Fish, so I know that you are a big advocate for it.
Sponsor the pod.
Sponsor the pod, Manscaped. Yes, very epic. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Prince Philip. I don't know if you saw this.
Oh, yes, I have seen that image.
So he was in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, he's out of the hospital. And there's this image of him just looking.
He looks like Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Like, it's very scary how.
Palpatine looked weird in the new movie.
Really?
Yeah. It was. I don't know. It was weird. I feel like I think what it was he was all CG.
Oh. I heard he says, what was it? What's the famous one? Do it. I know he says do it, but he doesn't say it in the same way.
Yeah, I think he does say do it. But yeah, I mean, the man, he's got the butthole eyes.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's got the bro, he got a bad case of pink eye.
I mean, he looks dead already.
Yeah, he looks like someone pulled him out of a coffin and sat him in a seat like it was
Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's, yeah.
The Twitter comments, he looks absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Loosen his tie already, will you? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
he's got his tie all the way up to his neck, and he's like on his fucking deathbed. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I mean, there's.
Yeah, there you go.
Emperor.
Here, wait, go down to the
Emperor
other
Philip.
image.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's good.
Oh no. Not Weekend at Bernie's.
Couldn't.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking good. I love Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, that is a great movie. Yeah, I don't know if I told you this, speaking of Emperor, but one of the dudes I work with that watched the pod, shout out to you, you know who you are. He went and saw Rise of Skywalker, and the first time he saw it, because he was so fucking franky, he slept through like the entire movie. And I was like, bro,
that's a real good sign for the movie.
I was like, bro, how the fuck did you do that? He was like, oh yeah, just like I explained. And then he was like, yeah, I actually just saw it again like recently. He was like, and I was like, did you actually stay up this time? And he's like, yeah. And he kind of said the same thing as you, but I just thought it was funny that he went and just wasted his money basically.
Yeah, that's like a boomer move. They go to the theater and just fall asleep. It's like
the only way I can sleep.
It's so dark. It's perfect for sleeping.
It's like Taxi Driver with fucking De Niro.
Yeah.
He just goes in the porn theaters to try to sleep.
Yeah. There's one movie, which I mean it's pretty bad because the movie is fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like fading off in Mad Max Fury Road.
Really?
But because I mean we had school, like this was in high school. We had school the day and we went to like a fucking 10 o'clock showing or something.
Oh yeah.
So I was just fucking beat. I mean, I just like nodded off a little in the beginning, but
right.
I still stayed up. But,
right. No, I mean that's understandable.
Have you fallen asleep in the theater?
Yeah. No, I think I did a little bit because I went and saw Les Mis.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like a fucking lullaby. So
yeah, because my family wanted to see it and they dragged me, and so I definitely was falling asleep though.
Schlump.
It was boring as fuck.
Fair enough. You like singing? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a musical person, so...
It depends on what it is. Certain ones are okay, but...
I've only seen a little bit of this, but this is like maybe one of the funniest things I've seen in a while.
Okay.
So they took the pirated subtitles of Revenge of the Sith, of a Chinese copy. So the subtitles aren't perfect.
Right.
And they dubbed them over. So, like, somebody, like, went back and, like, did a dubbing over of like these pirated subtitles from like China.
Game time started.
He is in my behind. Like reached the man. Good. Let us counterattack him. The disgusting thing came.
Me every time I nudge.
Good kind of. Do you fuck on eye?
You fuck on eye.
Good, you beat the inside.
Good kind of R2. I feel far from good.
R2, come back. I need you foolish and ship.
R2, do you is fucking.
Where?
He was fucking.
I love how China, for some reason, subtitled fucking into this movie.
This is like a YouTube poop video. This is like what this is reminding me of.
It's too good to be true. Like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Foolish and ship.
R2, do you is fucking.
Do you is fucking.
I was old.
Very good.
What is the row?
Always is a R2 to come to.
Do not take the elevator to do the game.
Is all a disaster that R2 asked for.
Did you make the ghost?
I wanted not to.
Jesus.
The dialogue.
Oh,
is
God,
too
this
good.
should be good.
He is a big. Mr. Speaker, we are for the big.
We love the bit.
Even since you I separate, I has been hating you. You are a sacrifice article that I cut up rough now.
R2, let elevator stop.
The day after the fair, jump quickly!
Superior, they have escaped a day after the fair. I should really feed you all, dog.
Jesus, Grievous's voice.
Space General. You end not equal to, I think, severe.
Smelly boy. Batter to death them. Batter to death them.
Those were always super cool to me.
Oh yeah, Grievous' body.
Yeah.
The beginning accelerates.
The front is a Lemon Avenue flying straightly. Gold, today is your day. Your meeting celebrates for Day of the Honor.
Like, record. You owed 7 times.
It's 9 times, in fact. Like, this time do not calculate. In fact.
The General Space can always succeed to succeed. He's very deceitful.
The voices are
Mr.
pretty
Speaker,
close.
we
honestly.
can never
it's not bad.
compromise to black.
I had enough of these politics cesses. Are you okay?
Me, I've been Phantom
He was
Menace.
shivering. How? You died at the time of living the child.
Is that baby on the hoof?
Do not know. I do not need the child's help. Our baby blesses God's land.
Jeez. Wait, looks like there's a part 2.
Oh, no.
There's how many parts are there? Jeez.
The
Yeah, I was about to
Parliament
say.
plan passes
There's a
the
lot.
vote gift.
This is
This
fucking
mean the
too
less
good.
freedom with more wars. Like this not good?
You as I face the public eye ear with voice.
The Master of helps the Republic troops. Send these troops as is only.
R2 is fucking.
The Parliament wants to let you keep watch. They want to know him at fuck.
They want to let do I.
They want to know him at fuck.
They want to know if Palpatine's fucking.
Getting his rocks off.
The Parliament wants to let you keep watch.
Oh my god.
They want to know him at fuck.
They want to let do I be the spy. That is to rebel.
Gold. Our faith believes in our religion, but is not to believe in a certain person.
Put the gold with the D of 2 together. Very dangerous. I feel that this child cans not handles. I distrust him.
Did you heard of the tragedy that reached the man? In fact,
Sounds like a Joker
he
quote.
teaches
Yeah, wait.
on the whole
That did honestly. That guy's like doing a Joker impression. Why is Palpatine's voice so funny?
I'm the Joker, baby.
Have you ever heard of the Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Did you heard of the tragedy that reached
see.
the man?
You see, when you hear the tragedy.
In fact, he teaches Owen the whole skills all to disciple. Then his land killed him to let him going to bed.
We are Republicans, soldier.
Ratio tile. The wish power are together with you.
Saw again, my friend. The wish power are together with you at.
Subtitles always
Unfortunate
get
of his great
fucked, but like this
majority
is pretty
city
bad.
on
Yeah.
pimping mainland
Like the
in
translations.
this area.
You could kind of see where certain things are like messed
Yeah.
up, but
I mean the fucking.
yeah.
They want to know his eyes
Wait.
fuck.
Everybody is good.
That was hilarious.
Section ratio, General.
Oh my god.
Everything is good.
You is really a day of brave. Killed you.
Yeah, the bodyguards
The
are sick.
Presbyterian Church.
I always remember them
like,
from Lego
enjoys
Star
you
Wars.
not.
Lego Star Wars is
You
so
know the
huge on
dark?
TikTok right now.
Really?
Everybody's
Solid
changing
gold.
their profile
If a
pictures
person
to
wants
like
to
Lego Star Wars
comprehend,
pictures.
Like
he
characters.
must the
So I did,
square, the study of
Watto.
the square, the knowledge of the dark of the
I'll just be the
study
gonk
of
droid.
Yeah.
You're just a
in the
piece of
fire
shit.
Of water.
You say what?
I begged you using my knowledge.
You are the governor of this city.
You're the governor of the city.
Yeah, those are fucking good.
Yeah.
It looks like there's more. Maybe we can watch them another time. It'll just become us just watching fucking.
Yeah, just endless.
Yeah, Cris Angel mind fucks.
Sticking to this trend of like villains with fucked up faces. I don't know what that their infatuation is with that.
Well, Waltz is returning. Who was the
Yeah, Christoph.
villain
Spectre,
and Spectre, which Spectre was fucking.
Yeah.
But just get to listen to this music.
But nothing lasts forever.
You like Hawkeye?
Heard you had to leave in a hurry.
never easy these days.
So what are you going to do?
I've lived a lot of
Sounds
lives,
like Blade Runner.
but I'm
Yeah,
benefiting from my
got like the
past.
fucking siren effect. Yeah.
Also, the white suit looks fucking sick.
One thing's for sure. It's gonna be a hell of a reunion.
You need to like watch all of them. I definitely haven't seen all of them.
My brother's super into Bond, so
Yeah.
same with my dad. I mean, I like Rami Malek, so I can't say that like
But I betray you.
We all have
he won't do a good job.
We just didn't get to
Yeah, I'm sure.
And obviously, I like Daniel Craig as Bond.
Usually, every other Bond movie seems with him is good. So
Yeah.
hopefully this one,
True, yeah, since Spectre
especially
was-
with his last one.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Idris Elba will be a fucking great Bond.
I don't know if that's confirmed.
Is it not? I wasn't sure if it was or not.
That's always been the rumor, but I don't think it's fully confirmed yet.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
The world is arming
Maybe
faster
it.
than we can respond. Where's 007?
I need a favor, brother. You're the only one I trust for this.
The world's moved on, Commander Bond.
Ana de
000.
Armas in
2
this.
years. So
That's
stay
pretty
in your
hype.
lane. You get in my way, I will put a bullet in your knee.
Do you know who that is? I'll show you.
The one that works.
She's got the dual wield in this.
Name? Bond. James Bond.
So you're not dead.
Hello, Q. I've missed you.
It's the most valuable asset this country has. If you feel yourself losing control,
I'm not going to lose control. James, you gave up everything for her.
Like fucking James Bond.
When her secret finds its
James
way
Bond
out,
never fucks.
it'll be the death of him.
Absolutely not.
What is it?
You think he'll fuck twice in this? Because he fucks the blonde. Do you think he'll fuck Anna?
That's
James Bond.
I mean, that would be quite the horny movie.
License to kill.
It is Bond after all.
History of violence. I could be speaking to my own reflection. Only your skills die with your body.
Her.
Mine
She's in
will
Blade
survive
Runner and Knives
long
Out.
after I'm gone. History isn't kind to
Totally
men who
not
play
attractive
God.
at all.
No. Like Aston Martin.
I like machine guns.
I mean, I feel like anything is an improvement over Spectre, so.
I mean, I can't say the trailer gets me all that hype because
Yeah.
I'm not. The story stuff doesn't. I mean, they're probably holding back, but
I mean, the other thing is, too, following Spectre, it's not really anything to be, like, super excited. It's excited
Yeah.
for, because it's just,
story-wise,
it's continuing that, so. But, who knows?
any good spy movie is good. So.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that people have to remember is like, if you look back at like old Bond movies, yeah, if you look back at old Bond movies, some of the old ones are like absolute pieces of shit. So there's definitely some like,
oh yeah,
there's good ones, there's bad ones. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
part of the process.
I mean, Bond is like, there's been like fucking God knows how many movies.
There's been God knows how many movies, God knows how many people that have played Bond. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
But should be interesting to see how that goes.
but that's all we got this week.
It's on the agenda.
All we got. WifeLeftMePod.store.envy if you want champion merch.
Yes, merch. Buy all the merch.
Wife Left Me Pod on Twitter and Instagram. My Wife Left Me Podcast on YouTube. I'm Kevin. You can follow me on Twitter at KevGordy. Twitch Vibranium with a Y.
And I'm Sean, and you can find me on Twitch and an Abusive Yeti.
Nah, you're not Sean.
No, who are you? I don't know who I am anymore.
Who am I? Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.